means it is one of the most important topic, especially in physics. In physics, it takes an important role, guys. Be careful. But we require only the equations. We need to understand only the equations. What is meant by this conic section, and what is the relation between the geometry? Okay. Let's try to have the small video on this concept, how this will work and how it is happening. Hope it
Conic
is.
sections. In this module, you will learn about conic sections. When a straight line intersects a vertical line at a fixed point and rotates about that fixed point, the surface obtained is called a double right circular cone. A double right circular cone consists of two cones joined at a fixed point called the vertex. The line that rotates about the vertex is called the generator, and the line that remains fixed is called the axis. A right circular cone has a circular base, and its axis is always perpendicular line from the center of the base to the vertex. The perimeter of the base is called the directrix. The lateral surface of a right circular cone is called a nap. A double right circular cone has two naps. The nap above the vertex is called the upper nap, and that below the vertex is called the lower nap. Also, the angle between the generator and the axis is called the vertex angle. Conic sections. If a plane intersects a double right circular cone, we get two-dimensional curves of different types. These curves are called conic sections. Depending on the angle made by the plane with the vertical axis of the cone, the plane can cut the cone in three different ways. Ellipse. When the plane intersects the double right circular cone in such a way that the angle between the plane and the axis is greater than the vertex angle, we get a closed curve called an ellipse. When the plane is perpendicular to the axis, the ellipse becomes a circle. Thus, a circle is a special type of ellipse. Parabola. When the angle made by the plane to the vertical axis is exactly equal to the vertex angle, we get an open curve called a parabola at the intersecting surface of the cone. Hyperbola. The plane intersects only one nap of the double right circular cone as long as the angle between the plane and the vertical axis is greater than or equal to the vertex angle. However, if the plane intersects the vertical axis at an angle smaller than the vertex angle, the plane intersects both the naps of the cone to form an open curve called a hyperbola, which has two disjoint curves. Degenerate conics. If the plane intersects the double right circular cone at its vertex, the ellipse becomes a point, the parabola becomes a line, and the hyperbola becomes two intersecting lines. The figures so obtained are called degenerate conics. In this module, you have learned.
So I have a doubt. So
Just 1 second, guys. Here, the video which we have shown, that you have to understand what is the figures and how it forms. The conic section, the part of the conic section is important for us. That means the three concepts that he has shown. One is parabola, ellipse, hyperbola. I'll try to explain clearly one by one. You don't worry. And one more point is there, that is called the circle. It is also visible. But before going to that, once you have to listen carefully how these three concepts occurs. What are these three? The parabola, ellipse, hyperbola, and their figures. Best example for this conic section is you can take the potato. Take the potato and you can cut it. If you are cutting into two pieces, exactly middle of the potato, you will get the circle. Just a cross, you can cut it a little bit, cross it. You will get the ellipse, and then hyperbola if you'll open the potato after cutting it into two pieces.
so what
So
is the let me I had a doubt in like so what is the major difference between parabola and hyperbola?
that's I'll show it to you. First, just you can listen how their shapes, the shapes, how they are occurring, and what are the shapes of these three major figures. And after that, I'll try to explain clearly, right? So once again, I'll try to show the three concepts of this conic section. But in the last 1 minute, we have to discuss, I mean, from this conic section, it forms the circle also.
The vertex angle. Conic sections. If a plane intersects a double right circular cone, we get two-dimensional curves of different types. These curves are called conic sections. Depending on the angle made by the plane with the vertical axis of the cone, the plane can cut the cone in three different ways. Ellipse. When the plane intersects the double right circular cone in such a way that the angle between the plane and the axis is greater than the vertex angle, we get a closed curve called an ellipse. When the plane is perpendicular to the axis, the ellipse becomes a circle. Thus, a circle is a special type of ellipse. Parabola. When the angle made by the plane to the vertical axis is exactly equal to the vertex angle, we get an open curve called a parabola at the intersecting surface of the cone. Hyperbola. The plane intersects only one nap of the double right circular cone as long as the angle between the plane and the vertical axis is greater than or equal to the vertex angle. However, if the plane intersects the vertical axis at an angle smaller than the vertex angle, the plane intersects both the naps of the cone to form an open curve called a hyperbola, which has two disjoint curves. Degenerate conics. If the plane intersects the double right circular cone at its vertex, the ellipse becomes a point, the parabola becomes a line, and the hyperbola becomes two intersecting lines. The figures so obtained are called degenerate conics. In this module, you have learned that when a plane intersects a double right circular cone, two-dimensional curves called conic sections are formed. There are three types of conic sections: ellipse, parabola, and hyperbola. When the double right circular cone is cut by the plane so that the angle between the plane and the axis is greater than the vertex angle, the ellipse is obtained. When the plane is perpendicular to the axis, the ellipse changes into a circle. If a double right circular cone is cut by a plane so that the angle between the plane and the axis is equal to the vertex angle, the parabola is formed. If a double right circular cone is cut by a plane so that the angle between the plane and the axis is less than the vertex angle, the hyperbola is formed. If a plane intersects the double right circular cone at its vertex, the figures formed are called
Let's guys just want to discuss clearly what he has shown in the three concepts. What are the points that he has given in this slide? I'll try to discuss one by one. And as he has given, as I have given an example, how this conic forms. There are three concepts involving in this topic. One is parabola. This is the first point. Second one is ellipse. Because if you're not interested in maths, suppose if you want to opt that biology, science, in physics, without this, you cannot understand. Physics, we have these three concepts, including circles. And the third point is hyperbola. I'll try to discuss one by one. But before that, circle is also there. According to the video, suppose if I'm taking the potato, just you can cut it in two pieces or anything if you are taking that, which forms a circle. Right. Suppose if I'm taking the potato, just cutting into two pieces. Just cutting into two pieces. Exactly. And at this place, if you are observing the place where you are cutting, this forms a circle. Clear? It looks like a circle as we have shown in the figure. So what is that circle equation? Already you know that. The first point to be discussed in this concept is that is the circle. What is the circle equation? Suppose it is the center. This is the fixed point. And this point is moving in a plane. And it is represented as the center. This is the fixed point. And if you are observing that this is a movable point, P, P1, P2, P3, and so on. Right? And this is the locus of the point of intersection of all these points P1, P2, P3, it forms a circle, and whose equation is x square plus y square is equal to Cp. That is in the coordinate system. Cp means what? It is r square. So from this, what we can call the center of the circle is 0, 0. The center of the circle is 0, 0. And the radius of the circle is r. Radius is equal to r units. So what is this center? 0, 0. If you want, you can make use of the distance formula, guys. What is Cp he has given? Cp is equal to r or not? Cp. Make use of distance formula. What is the distance formula I have given? x2 minus x1 whole square. That is x2 means it is x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square. Right side, what is the distance? This is C. Is it square root of x square plus y square or not?
Yes,
That
sir.
is under the root. Is equal to how much? R. Squaring on both sides. What I am going to get, is it x square plus y square is equal to r square.
R square.
So this is the concept. The circle equation can be derived from the 2D geometry. What we people already we have discussed. The distance between the 2 points is r, clearly he has given. First point to be noted, and this is the first formula when center is 0, 0. Suppose your center is not as 0, 0, it is somewhere else in the coordinate system. The second point, suppose your center is not at origin, it is somewhere else. Then what is the formula that I am going to apply when center is equal to h, k and radius is equal to r units? Center is equal to h, k and radius is equal to r units. What is the radius? That is r units. Then the circle equation is same distance formula I am going to apply. X minus h, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square is equal to r square. Clear? This is the second point to be remembered when we are discussing the circle equation. But your circle is not at origin, whose center is not lying at the origin. It is where else? Yes.
Then the first case, it is similar to Pythagoras theorem, right? So the first one, so like x square plus y square equals to r square.
How it is like a Pythagoras theorem? I can make use of the distance formula. Distance
Okay.
between the 2 points. Point C is there, point P is there. I can make use of distance formula. Yes,
Sir,
Arun?
sir, how CP into C into P equals to R, sir?
Who is that, Rohan?
Yes,
What is the word I used? I used C into P or CP?
CP.
CP means, is it a distance or multiplication?
Oh, okay, sir.
I can make use of the distance formula. It is not multiplication. C is one point, P is another point. I can make use of the distance formula. Right? This is the second case, case number 2. Second case. And third point is important, guys. It is, we can call it as a general equation of the straight line. General equation of the straight line. Like a circle, we have a general equation of the straight line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Similarly, the general equation of the circle is also there. The third one, we can call it as, we can define as x square plus y square plus 2 times of gx plus 2 times of fy plus c is equal to 0. This is the general equation of the straight line, sorry, circle. How we can get it? Just by expanding the second one, B point. If you are expanding it, that is x square a minus b whole square, a minus b whole square, and then compare this with its standard form or general equation, where center of this circle will be is equal to minus g comma minus f. And radius of the circle will be radius r is equal to, that is under the root of g square plus f square minus c. Sir, how we can get it, how we can get this c point? If you are expanding this, let us see here, x square plus h square minus 2 times of hx plus y square plus k square minus 2 times of ky. That r square I'll take on left hand side. And when I'm comparing this with it, a standard form, what are the x coefficient here? See, x coefficient is minus 2h, here 2g. So minus 2h is equal to 2g. Then what is h value? Is it minus g or not? Similarly, minus 2k is equal to 2f. And k is equal to what? 2 to cancel, minus f. In the B point, so try to keep in mute. In B point, the center is h comma k. In place of h, what we have? Minus g. In place of k, what we have? It is minus f. Clear? Minus g minus f. And similarly, in place of c, let us see here. In place of C, what we have? C is equal to, if I'm taking C value, all constants, h square plus k square minus r square. This r square will be on left hand side. R square is equal to h square plus k square minus c. Then r is equal to square root of, this is the first point I'm taking, it is the second point, it is the third point, and h square plus k square minus c. None of proof is not necessary for us. H value, what I have given to you, it is minus g whole square. Only for the sake of understanding, just I'm writing. K value is what? It is minus f whole square minus c. So from this, under the root of,
Sir, why we took the center is minus g minus x, sir?
Yashwant Sai, can you please rejoin the class? Yashwant Sai, just rejoin the class. G square plus f square minus c. It is the radius of the given circle.
Sir, why?
So here, whenever, yeah, just listen carefully first. So when we have the center, we can make use of the second point, point B. That what is the center? Center clearly he will give h comma k. Whenever center is origin and radius is given to you, we can make use of the first one. Sometimes he will give the general equation. We can call it as a general equation of the circle like this. At that time, we can make use of, we cannot convert this in the form of B. So this is the generalized form of equation B. The C is a generalized form of equation B. So I cannot write it as x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. Just once I can prove. So whenever we have expanded, like in C point, it is the generalized form of equation B. What is C? It is the generalized form of equation B. When I'm expanding equation B, I'll get equation number C. Hope you can understand. Sir, how we can get equation C? Already we proved. When I'm comparing this with the standard or general form, in place of 2h, what I have? X coefficient. 2h means what? It is x coefficient. What is 2f? This is y coefficient. What is meant by C? It is constant values. These are the three parameters you are going to compare to get the generalized form of equation B, right? So whenever we have the equation in terms of C, the most frequently used concept is in future, that is in 11th and 12th standard. It is the generalized form of the circle. What is that? X square plus y square, 2gx 2fy plus c. Sir, how we can introduce this g and f? Instead of taking minus h minus f, we are taking in all positive parameters, 2gx 2fy plus c is equal to 0. We have one more concept in 11th standard, that is we can call it as a pair of straight lines. So whenever we have two straight lines, we can multiply this, we will get a pair of straight line. Actually, this concept can be derived from pair of straight line. I don't want to go for that concept. So directly, the circle equations are of three circle equations I have given. First equation is what? When center 0, 0 and radius. Second point, center is given and radius is given. Third point, generalized equation. These are the 3 points of the equation of the circle. Now, Sarandip, any doubt?
So
You
H
can ask
and G
your
both are
doubts.
same, right? H and G.
H and G?
So both are same, right? Like they have
H,
different.
H is equal to minus G. That is important.
So, and what is C, sir? Can you tell again once?
It is a constant, one constant value. When I'm expanding this B point, x minus h whole square by using a minus b whole square formula, let us see this point here. If I'm expanding this, is it the expansion of the B part or not?
Yes, sir.
When I'm expanding this, constant values are there. X square, y square, x coefficient, y coefficient, and last C is there. C is any constant. So if I'm expanding, I'll get the constant value h square is constant, k square is constant, minus r square is constant. In B part, that is equivalent to what? Is it C? I mean, this is equation 1 and this is equation number 2. From equations 1 and 2, I can write. So from equation 2, C constant is there. From equation number 1, what are the constant values? H square plus k square minus r square. Both are equal because constant terms are equal. They are same because equation 1 and 2 represents the same. The generalized form of equation 2, equation 1 is equation number 2. But we require the radius. So I can take r square on left hand side, c will be on right hand side, so that I can get the required radius of the given circle.
Sir, in this, and r square is not, is r square equal to 0?
If r is equal to 0, it is called as a point circle. You will get just one point. Radius is 0 means just a 0. Point.
Okay, sir.
Sir, I
Radius
have a
means
doubt.
what? The distance from one fixed point to the variable point.
Sir, could you
If whenever the whenever the radius is 0, that can be called it as a just a point. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Don't
Sir,
remember.
general equation is is extension of V equation, right?
Yes, definitely. That is what I told. Equation 1 and equation 2. 2 is reduced to form of 1.
Okay, sir.
Equation 2 is reduced to form of 1. So how you are getting equation number 2? Just clearly I have compared after expanding this equation 1 by using a minus b whole square formula and comparing equations 1 and 2.
Sir, I have
Rohan,
a doubt.
sir, why is
I'll come to you, Ritvik.
sir, why is minus 2h equals to 2g and
That is what I am telling. I am comparing the coefficients of x. I am comparing the coefficients of x. What are the coefficients of x here? Minus 2h. What are the coefficient of x in equation number 2? It is 2g.
okay.
Similarly, y coefficients here minus 2k. Y coefficients here 2f. 2 cancel. I'll get k is equal to minus f.
Sir, and could you explain the third one again? I did not understand.
What is other than x coefficient, y coefficient, x square, y square? Any parameter is there? Is it xc here? Equation number 2.
Yes, sir. C.
In equation number 1, let us see, same color, black color I'm using. In equation 1, when I'm expanding, after expansion, h square, k square, r square. 3 terms are there. So that means in place of c, what we have in equation 1, h square plus k square minus r square. We know that what is meant by the r. Our ultimate requirement is the center and radius of the circle. I'm finding r value after comparison.
Sir, how can you take c is equals to r square, sir?
I'm not taking c is equal to r square.
Yes, sir. Understood. Transpose.
Yeah. Let us see. If I'm expanding this, what I'm going to get? X square plus y square minus 2hx minus 2ky plus h square plus k square minus r square is equal to 0. Let it be taken as equation number 3. These two should be comparable because both are called as a circle equations. Now you can understand, whenever I am comparing x coefficients, the corresponding x coefficients are equal. Minus 2h is equal to 2g. Whenever I am equating y coefficients, minus 2k is equal to 2f. Whenever I am comparing equating constant values, in place of c, what we have? H square plus k square minus r square. Now you can understand. Ritvik,
Yes, sir. Sir, at the right side bottom, in the last but one step, you wrote square root of minus g square plus minus f square minus 0, sir. In the next step, the symbols are changed. How, sir?
Yeah, minus g will become plus g. There is a lot of change. How it changes? What is minus 1 whole square? Quick.
Okay, okay, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, let us see, guys. I need to discuss the problems related to this concept for all the 3 points. You have to remember all the 3 equations. Suppose whenever we have x square plus y square, I mean C pointer, you can find out its center as minus g minus f, its radius as g square plus f square minus c. And sometimes he will give the center and radius. He will ask find the equation of the circle. At that time, you can expand it and try to write the given circle equation in C form, that is in C format, because format C is the required general equation of the circle. I'll try to explain the problems related to this concept. Find the equation of the circle. Find equation of circle when first point center is given is equal to 2 comma minus 3 and radius is given r is equal to 4 units. So whenever we have center and radius, I can make use of B point. Just listen carefully. Given center CH comma K is equal to 2 comma minus 3. Radius R is equal to, already we have R is equal to 4. What is the circle equation? Whenever center is given to you, x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. By using B pointer, x minus h value is what? It is 2 whole square plus y minus k value is what? Minus 3 whole square is equal to r square, means it is 4 square. So x minus 2 whole square plus it is minus of minus 3 y plus 3 whole square is equal to 16. It is not the required equation of the circle. Now always try to write the given equation in general form. As I said, when I'm expanding this, x square plus 4 minus 4x, y square plus 9 plus 6y minus 16 is equal to 0. We can write in general form. Can we have first x square, next y square, next x terms, next y terms, minus 16, 9 plus 4, 13, minus 3
0.
is the required answer. This is the equation of the circle in general form. Always try to write in point C, general equation of the circle, what we can call the. Sarandeep, any doubt?
No, sir. Sir, I'm telling answers are I got same answer.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, very good. I'll go for the next problem. Problem number 2. When center is given to you, minus 1 comma 2, and radius is given to you, that is 5. You can write the equation of the circle in general form like this. Make it fast.
Sir, I have a doubt in the A problem, sir.
Sir,
First problem.
x square plus y square minus 2y plus 2x minus 20, sir. Hello, sir.
Sir left.
Sir left. Is the class completed? I think
No,
so.
no. Sir John.
Sir?
Yes, please.
Sir, the answer is x square plus y square plus 2x minus 2y minus 20 equals to 0.
Says minus.
Sorry,
Sir, I got the x
minus
square plus
4y.
y.
Minus 4y.
Minus 4y.
Sir, I have a doubt in the first one, sir.
Minus 4y minus 20 equals to 0.
Yeah, so x square plus y square plus 2x minus 4y minus 20 is equal to 0. Very good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Shashank, any doubt?
Yes, sir. Sir, in the first one, before the box answer, sir, it is x minus 2 whole square, no, sir? X square
Yes.
plus 4, 2 minus 2ab, no, sir. You wrote only ab. It is 8x, sir.
What is minus 2ab? Can you tell me?
Minus
Minus
2
2
into
Hmm.
a into b.
Minus 2 into a means what here? What is here?
X.
X. B means what?
4.
4, it is 2 only.
Oh,
A
yes,
minus
sir.
b whole square, it is 2 only, right?
Yes.
So if you, if you are observing just the previous, I mean, second question, let us have x minus of minus 1 whole square. I'll write directly, hope you can understand. Y minus 2 whole square is equal to r square means it is 5 square. Remember, whenever minus sign is there, you will get plus in brackets. Same as the previous question. When I'm expanding this, I'll get x square plus 1 plus 2 times of x. Next, y square plus 4 minus 4 times of y is equal to 25, right side value. And as I said, whenever we have to write in general form, first x square, next y square, next x terms, and after that y terms, 4 plus 1, it is 5 minus 25 is equal to 0. Very good. And I'll write it in standard form. X square plus y square plus 2 times of x minus 4 times of y minus 20 is equal to 0. As you said, that is perfectly correct answer. I'll go for question number 3. Problem number 3.
Sir, I have a
Whenever
doubt.
the... Yes, you can.
Sir, at the first question ending, answer ending, how did we get 6y, sir?
Just to tell me what is a plus b whole square formula.
A square plus 2ab plus b square.
I have written a square plus b square plus 2ab. What is a here?
X, x, x
No,
plus.
why? Second part you are asking. I think this part. Yes?
Yes. No,
Yeah.
down, sir, down. Yes, sir,
Yeah,
that one.
6y. So it is a square, it is b square, it is 2 times of a. A means y, b means 3.
Yes, sir.
This is a or not? It is
Yes,
b
sir.
or not? Yeah, same thing that I have
Okay,
substituted.
sir. For only y
We'll go
square plus 9, sir.
Y square plus 9 means a square plus b square.
Okay, sir. Understood.
A
Thank
square
you, sir.
value is y square, b square value is 3 square. 2ab. 2a means y, b means 3. Next problem, just he has given in terms of alphabets A and B. You can hopefully will get the required answer. as I said, whenever we have minus sign, you will get plus in bracket. Whenever we have plus, you will get minus sign in bracket. That's, you have to remember. R square means radius he has given a plus b. You can expand it.
Sir, the answer.
Yes, tell me, Sarandeep.
Sir, x square minus 2ax plus y square plus 2by minus 2ab equals to 0.
So first you can write in general form. First x square, next y square. After that, x, y, and then constants. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. Any constant?
No, sir.
Sarandeep, any constant? Can we have any constant?
No, sir.
We don't have any constant. But I got the constant value as 2ab. X square plus y square minus 2 times of ax, 2 times of by, minus 2 times of ab is equal to 0. This is the required equation of the circle. We got the
Sir,
same
can we
answer.
take 2 as common?
2.
Sir, can we take x square plus y square plus 2 into minus ax plus
That
b
is not
minus
useful for us. Even though if I'm taking 2 as common, it is not useful for me. We can keep as it is.
Okay, sir.
Suppose 2 is cancelled or 2 value, if I'm able to take that value on right hand side, something if you want to reduce, then we can take it as common. But I don't want to take 2 as common because it is not useful for us, right? So that's it for today, guys. I'll try to send 1 or 2 problems for your practice from the same topic. That is finding of equation of the circle. That's it for today. We'll continue in the next
sir.
class.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir. Good night,
Advance
sir.
New Year.
Advance Happy New Year, sir.
All of you, advance happy new year, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Sir, tomorrow do we have a test?
Assignment.
Yes, sir. Worksheet.
Yeah.
We have, sir.
Yes. I'll send it to you.
Sir, tomorrow is New Year, no, sir?